What in the world is that? Look at that jaw. It's a part of a animal's jaw of some sort, like maybe a fox. I don't know. Wow, or a raccoon maybe. Sorry if I'm grossing people out. I just found it to be interesting. I mean, I use that word too much. Like that's strange to just to walk up on like I just did. I mean, it's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna head in here and look at this. I came back here a couple months ago and was just walking around, but I had only like a half hour before dark. And of course, I'm on this side, on the public land side at that time, and you got to be out of the public land, as you know, I think by dusk or whatever, sun up, sundown. So I didn't stay, but I ran into some interesting things. Here I go using that word again. Some pretty cool structures and just different things. A lot of glyphs. Uh-oh, here we go. I just jumped something up. Hold on, guys. I hear it walking. I don't know, it might be a deer. I see there's a pond or a marsh down in there. I'm gonna try to walk down that way. I'm mainly looking for, well, anything in the subject, or in the field of forest beings, but I'm mainly looking for structures of sort. And from my like I was saying, my last time I was here, I found quite a few things that were structure-like. I just want to walk down here. I see water. Now, yeah, I just heard that again. I don't know, it could be a deer. I'm seeing tracks in here. That almost to me looks like no, that's a buck track, so it's not a person, but the deer looks like it slid down this hill, or it was running, one or the other. They got a heck of a path through here. Oh, that's the river. Oh, wow, I need to research better. I don't even know where I'm at. God, that's a big deer. Wow. They've got this used up pretty good. I don't know if I can get through here. It's really thick through here. Not crazy thick, but it's thick. Excuse me, pardon me, guys. I just gotta bear with me. Let me get through here. I was hoping to, yeah, that's the river. I didn't know that. It kind of wraps up behind here. Wow, look at this all churned up. These deer. I think today was the last day. Certain counties, certain zones, you could shotgun the extended shotgun season on a Sunday, which would be today, the last day of the season for the year, for deer season. And but I don't think I haven't followed, kept track of the seasons in a few years now. But my son, he hunts a little bit, and he told me that he lives in St. Mary's County. Oh man, I just found some interesting things. I got something to show you guys. Anyway, he hunted this morning. So St. Mary's, certain parts of St. Mary's you can hunt on Sundays. Wait till I show you what I found. You guys are gonna like this. Something told me to come here, and it's been driving me crazy because I've been wanting to get up here and I haven't had time. This is interesting. Wait till I show you this. I'm not gonna say either way, but you use your own judgment. Okay, one thing You know, see the two sticks? I mean, you know, somebody could have done that, yes. I'll say that. And all these trees got writing on them where people left graffiti. And okay, so look at this. Look at this structure against this tree. This is like a teepee. And this would tell me, in the Sasquatch clans, if the tops of these sticks are touching, made into a teepee and they're touching, that tells you that it's Sasquatch 1. It's not Dogman, it's Sasquatch. And it's 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 in that family. That's what I read up on and figured out. Okay, and I got some more down here that's going on. With all this in this one little area, I'm going to lean towards that it's forest beings or Sasquatch. And then you got this. Okay, and there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 there. They're not touching at the top, at the ends. And what I read and what I figured out was that's supposed to be Dogmen. If they put a pile of sticks together and they're not all touching at the ends, like they're not there, that's very possible that you're Dogmen. Now these, on the other hand, I'm looking for stuff on the ground too. Just bear with me. And then look over here. Look at this. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Look at these. Like they're all put together. They're different. Some of them, one of these, 2 of these maybe are burnt. Which there's something to that, I was told by a researcher, investigator. Okay, there's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 6. I'll say 6. One of them is a cut piece of wood. The rest of them aren't cut. And then you got one that's leaning here with a Y. And I was told the sticks with a Y on the end is pretty much them greeting you if you come here regular or what have you. But I find this really interesting because I used to hunt this place. It was right on the bay, Chesapeake Bay. And I seen some stuff. I seen footprints, bare footprints going through marsh. I seen some of the widest paths that only humans or a being could make. And like I said, there was a lot of footprints in there that were humanoid or human. But I'm talking about, you know, and the weather was in the 20s. It was cold. Who would be walking around on the bay shore with bare feet? And ever since I saw that, I've always, I was always intrigued by any action that was on the bay shore or water shore, just anything like this, because it's like, I don't know, I found over the years that there's more, I find more things going on the shorelines than I do in, like if I walk out 150 acres out in the middle of the woods, I always find more on shore edges than I do anywhere else. If that makes sense. There's so much going on here, I gotta slow down and really take a look here. Because I'm afraid I'm gonna miss, it's easy to miss so many things going on. I can't even talk. Something's got me, I'm excited for one. There's a huge tree, not a massive tree, but long tree leaning over back from the shoreline back into the woods. And to me, that, I mean, it's give or take. You could say that it could fall either way. But to me, the way it's sitting, it was originally standing on that hillside, I would have thought that it would have fell in the water before it fell uphill. Usually they fall downhill. So now I'm stuck. I don't know which way to go. I'm looking on the ground to see if I see any footprints, which I just found some on my property, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna find them every time. Man, this is awesome. And believe it or not, there's blue or turquoise, and they love that color, blue. I say they, the humanoids. I'm not gonna just specify one cryptid because I don't know how many different ones like blue. And then like here's blue. So I'm not understanding what this means. You can walk around this way maybe. Let's see. Yeah, okay, here's a path. I'm gonna walk through here and see what we have here. It's been said that they hide in those root balls. Different types of cryptids. I gotta keep track of time because, like I said, I only had an hour and a half, 2 hours when I left to come up here. I don't want to get in trouble being here past a certain time. This is awesome. There's just so much. I don't know what to look at, what the video and whatnot, and I'm finding so much stuff. All right, let's get, oh, look at that. That is awesome. Now, to me, something, that didn't just fall. One, that's not the same kind of tree that it's leaning on. Okay, and another thing, let me back up. That small branch or tree is damn near level. And it's in between this one, and this one, and it's not touching the big one, but it's woven in and out of those trees. And it could be level. It's pretty close. You can't like really go off of staring at it and through the background because, you know, the back with this hill, it could be very well level and I not know it, but from my eye, my point of view, it looks level to me. Pretty close. Okay, let's ease on back here a little bit. I generally don't like going off path either, but I'm going to because I see something up here. This place is awesome, man. I'm definitely coming back when I have more time. This is nice. Something dug the ground up there. Actually, let me see something here. I thought I seen toes at first, but no. Okay. There's a lot going on in here too. Man, this is awesome. I think I've fell into something here. I think I've come across something worth coming back to for sure. I'm gonna go back out towards the path because, like I said, I try to stay on path when I'm not familiar with an area. Especially when I've got evidence back up at the beginning where those 2 teepees are that tells me that there's possibility there's dogmen here, which I know they're here. I just don't know where. Just from communicating with other investigators around this area. goodness, what do we got up here? You got to be kidding me. You're not going to believe this. I have stumbled across something here, guys. Oh, man. Okay, I've got the hair standing up on my neck. This already, and I haven't been out a football field. I'm not a football field deep in, and this already blows my property out of the water. Wait until I show you this. Oh my goodness, guys. I was telling you coming in that something, I get this a lot. I get like visions, and I get like voices in my head that tell me, go to such and such. And it'll lay on me and keep doing it to me until I go. And it's not up for debate. I know that's what I'm getting. I get that in my head. And look, something's been here. It's been used. I'll give it to you like that. Look how flat that is. It's like, as Mark Abel would say from Colorado, that's a seat. If it's not a seat, they were definitely just standing here. Look at this. And that's not all sticks. That's tree bark. Look at that. I hear something. I hear something walking. Hold on, guys. It's kind of hard to pinpoint because being out on this point, this is a point in the water, the creek or river wraps up in here. Everything echoes. Man, why didn't I get here earlier? I should have listened to my intuition, whatever you want to call it. Man, this is nuts. This is nuts. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm looking around. I'm sorry, guys. I keep keeping the camera still. I'm looking around to see if I see any other structures. I want to go straight up in the air. I see some fresh broken branches back there, but I want to try to stay on path. Thank God I came back out on path when I was walking up in the woods. Something told me to turn around, and lo and behold, look what we walked up on. Wow, I can't go venture too far. I don't have much daylight. Man, oh man. Well, guys, you already know what I'm probably getting ready to say. This is definitely, I'm coming back. Gonna be coming back to shoot some more video here. That's for sure. I don't like using the word investigate because I don't feel that I'm at that level. But I'm definitely coming back to document things here. And there's something going on here on the ground. What was that? As soon as I bent down, something. All right, I'm gonna show you guys something else. I see an X. Hold on. Right on the shoreline. I'm telling you, it's the shoreline thing that I'm telling you about, and there's something black straight back. I don't know. I'm not jumping the gun or anything, but straight beyond the X. Come on, phone. Straight back on that hillside. This is how I generally catch things on video from a distance. So I'm just gonna pan real slow. I'm so overwhelmed and excited, I can't calm down. This is awesome. I cannot believe I didn't listen to myself. And when I first started hearing things telling me to come visit this place, it was like 2 weeks ago. And then I talked to a friend of mine. He said he visited this place, but he visited it on a private piece on the other side of here, probably 30, 35 acres over. And that, I was heading in that, that's what my plan was. I was heading in that direction. Not completely, but enough to where I could see the private property and just walk the fence edge. And because the things he told me he found over there wasn't this good, but it was interesting. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm sorry, guys. I am overwhelmed with just excitement. This place is freaking awesome. And just so you guys know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you guys are the first to hear this from me. That's the only second X I've ever seen that I found myself. Now, I've been around many of them in Maryland, but it's somebody else found them and point me in the direction. That's the second X I found on my own, and I'm just excited about it. It might not be much for you guys, but it's awesome for me. Sorry, I'm when I find stuff like that. Well, I have never found stuff this good. I mean, I found some nice structures and all, but not teepees like I just found. I don't know what is doing this. Like, that's a foot track. That's a footprint. What was that? Something either fell or something was thrown. Hold on, guys. I know the phone picked that up. It landed right beside me. This is a foot track. See it? See around here? That's the heel. And then something kicked up. Alright, guys, something was just thrown at me again from up on this hill. And I just saw a flash. I don't know if it was a whitetail deer flagging its tail, like took off running, or, which I doubt, but something just was tossed at me from up there 2 times. And each time I leaned down to look is when it happened. Okay, so I'm gonna act like that didn't just happen. I'm gonna pan back around here. Okay, and then I got what a friend of mine, hold on, guys. I hear walking. A friend of mine, Wade Richards from St. Mary's County, he is an investigator, and this is what he calls a Sasquatch tree. And that's about a 120-foot tree, and it's broke off at the bottom here. Usually, well, I've seen them all different, snapped in different lengths. But that, my friends, is a Sasquatch tree that my buddy Wade named. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I don't know where that walking's coming from, but I hear it. Heavy steps. Let me keep walking. Something was thrown at me, guys. I know that to be a fact. Not once, but twice. Man, this place is awesome. Look at the view. You can see all the way over to the next. That is probably 4 football fields away, straight across. Easily, maybe 5. That's how far away it is. And that's as far as I can zoom. Man, I wish I had more time. I'd spend the whole day in here. But I'm coming back. Don't you guys worry. I'm trying to see what that dark thing is down there. I gotta keep myself paying attention here. I've noticed a lot of trees here with writing on them, people's initials, and I'm still on public land also, guys, just for record. Man, this is awesome. I had no idea I would have been here. Wow. Some really, really big trees. Look at that tree. Look how big. Watch this. It's dead, but man, that's a big tree. Look for faces in the tree. You'd be really surprised the faces you can catch in these trees. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know why I'm whispering again. I've got a bad habit of doing that when I get around different structures and stuff. So I'm up on a hill now here, and that's a really old beech tree. Really old beech tree. I don't know why it died, but they usually don't die like that. Okay, this is a bottom. It's like it drops down into a valley and then it goes up another hill. Keep your eyes open. If you guys see anything, timestamp it. I appreciate it. And share it in the comments. And I definitely will get back with you. I love when you guys find things in my videos. It's awesome. We're actually becoming a really good team with finding evidence. I love it. I'm so grateful. I've got the best subs in the world. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, like, and share. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Keeps my channel going. It helps build my channel. Whoa, what in the hell? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Excuse my language. Straight back on that next hill right there. Come on, phone. I should have grabbed my other one. Wow, I don't know what that is, but I can't zoom anymore. I tell you another thing. I got okay vibes here, but I can tell you that I can feel the whole watch. I'm being stared at kind of thing. That's for sure. Of course, I always get that in a new area. I can instantly tell when I'm being watched. I don't know if that's just a natural thing we have as humans. But now look at this. This is what I've learned that other investigators say is fencing. And what the Sasquatch do is they put these barriers up so you can't come in where like they're bedding or where they're at constantly. And they have this blocked off, and this is a trail. And I'm gonna step up over it, which I normally also don't do unless I've got somebody with me. And I'm gonna go back here a little bit. And then there's trees back here snapped off. What was that? Like 20 feet off the ground. I'm a little bit on edge, so please don't laugh at me, guys. Look at that path going up that hillside. Look how wide it is. Right there. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another TP back there. But I can't really tell. Right there. I can't tell. That's where I seen that dark spot I pointed out to you guys when I was walking up this hill. And I apologize now. I know I'm all over the place with the camera. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm excited. But something's telling me to turn around, don't go up the next hill. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to turn around and head back towards the way I came in. Just until I get somebody else that would like to come back with me and walk this place a lot better than I am right now. And I'm able, 2 sets of eyes are better than one. And I just feel more comfortable having somebody else with me on this, being new like this. And then the evidence I found, not even just stepping in the woods, literally walking up on what I've walked up. I can only imagine what's in further up the shoreline. I'm telling you, it's got something to do with the shoreline or the water, areas where the water is. I'm a firm believer in it. What is that over there? Hold on, guys. I want to check this out. It looked like something else. Right there, low to the ground. Come on. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Anyway, yeah, I just, I feel like I should have somebody with me on this one. So I'm not going to press my luck. Speaking of having someone else with me, if any of my subs or anybody that gets on and watches any of my videos, if you're in the Maryland area or anywhere really, and you have the time or you want to venture out with me one day or one weekend or whatever, I'll definitely accommodate. And I'd love to have somebody come along. Like I said, it's always good to have someone else with you, especially when you're venturing a new area. So you guys want to tag along or come in, and who knows, you might have been in this field a lot longer than me. And I'm always ready to learn more. That's that X. Feel free to hit me up in the comments, and I'll give you my information, and we'll get something together, and we'll go out. I've got places that I'm getting on a daily that people are getting in contact with me. I've got a farm right now, a lady. I've already spoke about it, but I've got a lady. Her husband just passed away. She's got like close to 400 acres, and I'm gonna tell you something. Her farm, I wouldn't go on it without someone else. That's how much activity. There's another X up there on top of the hill right there. There's so much activity going on her place that she's scared, literally. She does not go out when it's dark. She don't even go to her car to go to the store. I feel bad for her. She doesn't know if it was going on before her husband passed away or what have you. But she did tell me that she's noticed a lot since he passed away, and she's even had something come up to her house and beat on the side of the house. That's what made her get in touch with me, because she watched one of my videos and she was telling me she's just petrified. She told me that if I come back with evidence or anything that scares her to the point worse than what she has already been scared, she's putting the place up for sale. So what do you do with that? Do you tell her? If you find something that's, my opinion is she should be told, regardless. But at the same time, I'd hate to see her do that. They've lived there 40 plus years. Her husband worked for her. She told me I could talk about a majority of things. I know certain things I shouldn't say and should say. So, but her husband, he retired from Verizon. So, place, they had the place, like I said, 40 plus years, no kids. They had a daughter. She passed away at an early age, and now it's just her. So she's really upset about what's going on there. So if I can get somebody to tag along on that, that'd be awesome. I've got kids of my own, older in their 20s, and one of my boys, he's 27. He wants to get involved, but he's so busy with work, and he's a paid firefighter. Um, he wants to go, and I'm gonna get him for a nighttime investigation. There I go using that word. A nighttime. I'm gonna do a live. Let's say that it's gonna be nighttime, and then afterwards I'm gonna do a Q&A, questions. Let you guys ask questions about that live after we do it. Isn't that awesome? Look at that, man. It's like a shelter of some sort for. You've heard me say it, mention it before plenty of times. The smaller beings. I'm a true believer in that. I've had my share of seeing one. It wasn't in Maryland though, and when I saw it, I knew nothing about any of this and never thought no more of it until I got involved in this at my place, and then and everything comes back to you. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. I seen this little thing duck down and, small head. Like, I'm talking 15, 16 inches. I know you guys are probably going to be like, what? Okay, you're losing your mind now. You've hit your head. No, I'm serious. And when I heard some other investigators talking about it, telling me, that it's very, very real and they're everywhere, I started looking out for them more and more. Now, I don't know what that is back there, what type of shelter, or who made it, or what made it. But I can just tell you that I don't feel that was made by humans. I mean, anything's possible. I get it. But just the way everything I've found so far and the way it's made up and how it's done, I feel like that was done by something in this field that I'm following. Man, this place is awesome. I'm upset with myself because I didn't listen. I didn't listen to myself when I was being told to go check this out, and I don't know, man. I will from now on. The moment I think of it or start wondering about a place, I'm on it. I'm jumping right on it. Lesson learned. Look at this. Something just did this. This was not here when I walked up, or I would have put that in my video. What in the world? I know a deer isn't ahead of me. That's what they do. They paw the ground up and they'll pee in that spot. Bucks and does will do it. They're marking their territory, letting other bucks and does know that, they're hot, they're ready, or whatever you want, or they're being dominant, letting other bucks know that, hey, don't come over here because I may have to pounce on you, or I have a girlfriend here and you can't have her. And deer or something. Okay, I'm gonna get some shots across there. Sorry for such a long video, guys. I'm not cutting it off. I wasn't cutting it off. I know from experience that as soon as I cut it off, something would happen, especially with all the evidence I was finding back to back to back. Some people like long videos and others don't. Now, let me see if I can get this right back there. Damn it. Up on that hill. See them two dark circles? Something's catching my eye back there. I could literally walk shoreline for days, just nonstop. I love walking shorelines. There's so much goes on. All right. Man, I can't believe I stumbled upon this. Why didn't I listen to myself? Or listen to what I was being told? I don't know how far I've lost track of how far I don't even know where I came in at. That's how excited I get. I gotta watch it because I get like that and then I lose track where I come in or how far I walk. Look, there's another one that's been kicked up. That is odd. Something come in behind me, or I don't know what to think. But none of that was there but one spot. I found one spot and I remember talking about it. Oh, I smell. It smells like a fox or a skunk. I definitely smell something. I didn't smell that either coming in. Wow. This is wild. Look how that's sitting up in that tree. Now you can't tell me that fell in that crotch of that tree like that. It's sitting like up on a ledge. Now watch. Let me zoom out a little bit. Level, except for the end. And it's leaning on a little tree. In a Y. Come on. You can't tell me that just fell like that. Wow. And another thing, that's not that kind of tree. No. So that didn't even come from that tree. Those are the kind of things I like. Man, this path is really used. What was that? I'm hearing all kinds of stuff. Did I come in this way? I don't even know. I have no idea how I came in here. I'm lost now. I think I come in. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. I don't know how I came in here. Wow. Bear with me, guys. I want to get back at least up to the top before it starts getting dark. I don't want to get anybody mad at me. Where am I at? See, I told you guys. I don't know. Did I come in this way? No, I didn't. I came through the woods. Okay, so I got to go back. I came through up there. All right. Damn it. Pardon me. I don't know. I seen the water. I remember that, and I walked through the woods. Okay, so I'm going to cut back through the woods. My apologies. Sorry the phone's going all over the place. I want to get back on track where I came in at, which I don't know exactly, but I think it's up here. I know I came in through the field, so maybe it's right up through here. I don't want to get sidetracked to the point where I don't have a flashlight other than on my phone. I'm very unprepared. I just figured I'd stop in. Yeah, this is it. This is where I came in. I feel better. I was getting ready to head way out of direction. It's crazy how you can get turned around so quick in little old Maryland. But you can. That's for sure. Alright guys, I've got like 45-minute video going here. And I didn't even go. I maybe walked 500-600 yards. And I got more evidence in that 500 or so yards than I've gotten in the last month. I'm just blown away and pissed at myself because I didn't go off my intuition and go check this place out. But you could best believe you can only guess what the next video is, where it's going to be and what it's going to be about. I know I've already said it, but guys, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe, like, and share. I promise you, this is gonna be awesome. What I've stumbled upon here, it's gonna be awesome. Guys, you're not gonna want to miss out on this. You see, no, I'm out of breath. If I've already said it, if you guys see anything, timestamp it and share it. I love communicating back and forth with you guys. Don't hesitate. And you see anything, just share it with me, and I'll definitely talk to you about it. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you on the next one, which I've already said it's going to be here. All right, guys, have a good one.